I gave you my gentlest side, the part I rarely show, the part that loves without fear, the part that feels too much to know. I trusted you with tenderness, with everything I had. You held my heart so carelessly, then walked away inside. You took the softest part of me and didn't treat it kind. You left me harder than before, just trying to survive. I won't love the same again, not the way I did at the start. You took the softest part. I used to cry without shame, laugh without control. Now I question every feeling before I let it go. You taught me love can wound without raising a hand, that silence can be violent when it comes from someone you trust. I don't miss who you are, I miss who I used to be. Before you taught my heart to be afraid to feel deeply. You took the softest part of me, left caution in its place. Now every time I fall for someone, I hesitate. You walked away unchanged while I learned to guard my heart. You took the softest part. Maybe softness is strength, maybe it wasn't wrong, but I wish you hadn't taught me that love, it means being strong. One day I'll love softly again, but only where it's safe to start, because I won't give just anyone the softest part. Not anymore. You promised forever once, said my hand would never shake alone. You drew a future in the dark, then disappeared before the dawn. Your words were soft like lullabies, but truth was never there. I built my world on promises you didn't plan to keep, I swear. I believed every letter, every dream you wrote in there, but forever faded quietly, like you were never there. You promised forever once, and I believed your lies. I like time would never end. You said we'd grow laughing, now you're just a what a friend. I carried all your promises like they were carved in stone, but you walked away so easy and left me here alone. You swore our love was different, that I was all you'd need, but forever was a moment, and I was enough to breathe. You promised forever once, and I held on too tight. I believed in every dream you kissed goodnight. You promised forever once, but you meant just for now, and I'm learning how to breathe without you somehow. Maybe forever isn't real, maybe love just learns to run, but I gave you all of me, and you gave me none. You promised forever once, but forever let me down. I'm picking up the pieces of the girl you left behind. You promised forever once, but I'm stronger than your life. I'll build a new tomorrow where my heart survives. You loved me in the moment, when it felt good, when it was light. But the second love got heavy, you disappeared from my side. I gave you permanence, you gave me for now. I built a future in my head, you were already out. You love me temporarily, like I was just a phase. I gave you all of me, you gave me borrowed days. You said forever softly, but you never meant to stay. You love me temporarily. I stayed loyal to the feeling, even when it started to fade. I kept fighting for something you'd already replaced. You held my hand in public, let go when it was real. You loved the idea of me, but not the way I feel. I mistook your comfort for something deep and true. I didn't know I was temporary in a life that wasn't new. You You love me temporarily, but I loved you all the way. That's why I'm hurting still, and you're okay. Leaves permanent scars. You saw me standing on the edge, still you didn't reach for me. You watched me lose my balance like it didn't hurt to see. I trusted you to catch me when I couldn't stand strong, but you stepped back in silence and let me fall alone. You promised you'd be there, said I wasn't on my own. But when I needed you the most, I was facing it alone. You let me fall alone, didn't even try. You heard my heart breaking, but you walked right by. I believed in us so deeply, you believed I'd be fine. You let me fall alone and called it mine. I carried all our problems like they were my fault. I kept apologizing for the way you dropped. You said I was too sensitive, too broken to be strong. But love doesn't abandon you when everything goes wrong. I begged without speaking, cried behind my smile. You let me drown in questions for such a long while. You let me fall alone while holding your pride. I broke in pieces, you watched from the side. I needed your arms around me, but you turned away. You let me fall alone. Some people don't leave loudly, they just stop catching you. They let you hit the ground and act like it's not true. You let me fall alone, but I got back up somehow. I won't give my heart to someone who won't reach down. I loved you without conditions, you loved me with control. You let me fall alone, and I survived. I watch the light dim in your eyes, silent goodbyes beneath the skies. Every word you left unsaid felt like shadows on my bed. I reached for you, but you stayed away, letting me drift, letting me sway. I gave my all, I gave my time, but your love faded without a sign. I carried hope in trembling hands, but it slipped through like grains of sand. You didn't fight, you didn't stay, you let my heart quietly fray. Every smile I wore, every tear fell in silence, no one near. I learned to love in hidden ways, even as you turned to gray. Could bend, could survive, but you let it fade, we couldn't thrive. You let me fade quietly, no words, no fight, just gone. I held my heart so tenderly, but you moved on. I stayed where our shadows grew, hoping somehow to reach you. You let me fade quietly, and I learned to let go of you. I'll remember the warmth we shared, the whispered dreams, the times we cared. Though you vanished without a trace, I'll keep the love that time can erase. I'll rise from ashes, I'll find my way. Even if my heart still sways, I'll carry hope, I'll carry light, even through the longest night. Some love fades in silence, some hearts drift without defiance. I'll honor all I held for you, even as I start anew. Let me fade quietly, no words, no fight, just gone. I held my heart so tenderly, but you moved on. I stayed where our shadows grew, hoping somehow to reach you. You let me fade quietly, and I'll live beyond the truth. Softly I ride, gently I breathe. You left me mid-feeling, mid-breath, mid-sigh, left me wondering, asking why. I gave you all that I could give, hoping somehow our hearts would live. Every glance, every whispered touch felt like a life. I held too much, but you walked away without a word, and all I heard was silence unheard. I stayed behind, I stayed in place, carrying the echo of your face. Every hope, every fragile dream slipped through fingers like a quiet stream. I thought our love was meant to stay, but you left quietly, walked away. Now I'm left with pieces of me, hoping someday I'll be free. I thought if I loved enough you'd see, but some hearts just drift silently. You left me mid-feeling, left my heart quietly reeling. I gave my all, I gave my soul. Even when I lost control, I stayed in hope, I stayed in pain. Even when love slipped like rain, you left me mid-feeling. And now I rise, my heart is healing. I'll turn the hurt into a song, carry my heart where it belongs. Though you are gone, I'll find my way and see the light of a brighter day. Every tear, every whispered plea will guide me where I need to be. Even if your love never returns, I'll rise again, my spirit burns. Some hearts leave, some hearts stay. Some love drifts along the way. I'll honor all I gave to you and step into a life that's true. You left me mid-feeling, left my heart quietly reeling. I gave my all, I gave my soul. Even when I lost control, I stayed in hope, I stayed in pain. Even when love slipped like rain, you left me mid-feeling. And now I rise, my heart is healing. Softly I breathe, quietly I live. I reach for you recall felt like climbing an endless wall. I waited for a sign, a spark, hoped you'd guide me through the dark. But silence answered where love should be. You didn't reach back, you left me at sea. I held my heart in trembling hands, hoped you'd stay, hoped you'd understand. Every hope, every gentle plea was met with absence quietly. I loved you fiercely, loved you deep, even when your promises you couldn't keep. I waited, I stayed, I tried to see, but your heart was never meant for me. I thought if I gave all my love, you'd return, you'd rise above. You didn't reach back, left me stranded in the black. Every tear, every lonely night, I gave my love, I gave my life. I called your name, I held my heart, even when it tore apart. You didn't reach back, and I'm learning to start. I'll rise from the space you left behind, carry my heart, leave pain confined. I'll find a love that meets me halfway and leaves no words I couldn't say. Though your silence marked my skies, I'll heal my soul, I'll clear my eyes. I waited long, I waited true, but now I'll live, I'll start anew. Some hearts drift, some hearts stay, some love fades and walks away. All on the road I gave to you, and step into a life that's true. You didn't reach back, left me stranded in the black. Every tear, every lonely night, I gave my love, I gave my life. I called your name, I held my heart, even when it tore apart. You didn't reach back, and now I rise, I'm free at last. Softly I breathe, gently I live. Silence held your goodbye in the night. No words were spoken, no end in sight. I waited for a sign, a fleeting glance, but you walked away, left no chance. Every tear fell in the dark, every heartbeat a lonely spark. I held my breath, I held my fear, hoping somehow you'd still be near. The echoes of your absence stay, haunting every moment of the day. I spoke my love into the air, but silence answered, cold and bare. I cherish the moments, small and true, every smile, every word from you. But silence came where love should remain, and left me standing in quiet pain. I thought if I waited long enough, you'd turn back, you'd see my love. Silence held your goodbye, left me staring at the sky. I gave my heart, I gave my soul, even when love lost control. I stayed in hope, I stayed in pain, even when nothing could remain. Silence held your goodbye, and now I rise, I live my life. I'll turn your silence into my song, carry my heart where it belongs. Though words were lost, I'll find my voice and learn to live and make my choice. Even if you never return, I'll light the fire, let it burn. Every tear and whispered plea will guide my soul, set me free. Some love fades, some love stays, some hearts leave in quiet ways. I'll honor all I gave to you and step into a life that's true. Silence held your goodbye, left me staring at the sky. I gave my heart, I gave my soul, even when love lost control. I stayed in hope, I stayed in pain, even when nothing could remain. Silence held your goodbye, and now I rise, I live my life. Softly I breathe, gently I live. love stayed soft too long. I gave my all, even when the walls were starting to fall. I held your heart gently in my hands, hoping somehow you would understand. I whispered quietly in the night, hoping my truth would hold you tight. The softness fades where strength is needed, and my heart was left defeated. I stayed through storms I could not tame. Every tear fell in your name. I gave you warmth, I gave you care, even when your love wasn't there. I watched you drift without a sound, felt my heart fall to the ground. Every tender moment we once knew slipped through fingers I could not hold on to. I thought my softness could heal your pain, but love like ours couldn't remain. My love stayed soft too long, even when the world proved me wrong. I gave my heart, I gave my soul, even when I lost control. I held in hope, I held in fear, even when you weren't near. My love stayed soft too long, and now I rise. I'll carry on. I'll find my strength in quiet ways, learn to love through brighter days. Though softness hurt, I'll keep my heart and find a place to make a start. Every tear and every sigh will teach me how to reach the sky. Even if you never return, I'll rise again, my soul will burn. Some hearts leave, some hearts stay, some love drifts along the way. I'll honor all I gave to you and step into a life that's true. My love stayed soft so long, even when the world proved me wrong. I gave my heart, I gave my soul, even when I lost control. I held in hope, I held in fear, even when you weren't near. My love stayed soft too long, and now I rise. I'll carry on. Softly I breathe, quietly I gave my all and then some more. Held your heart like it was my own. Every step I took, every choice I made, bent my heart until it frayed. I stayed when I should have left. Love through storms I didn't expect. I stretched my soul to touch your skies, even when I knew love dies. gave too deep. Stayed awake while you were asleep. I held your dreams above my own. Ignored the cracks I'd always known. Every sacrifice, every small fight left my heart worn in the night. I loved too hard, I loved too long, even when I felt it was wrong. I thought love could bear the weight, but some hearts break from giving too late. My heart bent too far, reached beyond the stars. I gave my all, I gave my truth, even when it broke my youth. I stretched my soul, I reached the sky, fell apart, but I still tried. My heart bent too far, and I learned to rise from every scar. I'll heal the parts that broke too soon, learn to love without the ruin. I'll find the balance, guard my space, carry my heart with gentle grace. Though pain remains, though nights are long, I'll keep my strength, I'll carry on. I've been too far, but now I see love can survive, and so can me. Some hearts bend, some hearts break, some learn slowly for their own sake. I'll honor every stretch I made and rise anew, no longer afraid. My heart bent too far, reached beyond the stars. I gave my all, I gave my truth, even when it broke my youth. I stretched, I soared, reached the sky, fell apart, but I still tried. My heart bent too far, and I'll rise again, alive. Softly I breathe, quietly I live.